Hello,
Hello,
and welcome to Talking Simulator. I am Cameron,
I am Corey.
and today we're playing more Disco Elysium in a refreshing change of pace.
Easy breezy.
Minty fresh. Oh, that's good. You should be doing this.
Wash
Only with
you
soap and
hands.
water.
Wash you hands. Okay.
All right. So where did we leave ourselves?
We teleported ourselves to the top of the Feld R&D building.
Oh, right. We just
with the power of our mind.
Do you think it was like a flash of light teleport, or did we
We can find out if we talk to witnesses.
Oh, really?
Other people were there.
Cool.
Our husband, that man and his small child.
I mean, I think Kim told us that we just climbed, which is
Kim's
almost more
right.
impressive than teleporting, considering the shape of the ladder. I want to, you know those gummy octopuses that you could throw at a wall and they would flip down? I imagine if we were to climb a wall, that's what we would have done, only in reverse.
Split.
Yeah. Using our horrible stained clothing instead as an adhesive surface.
That guano-covered filth jacket.
Yep. Just like walk up to the wall and just backflip up.
And splat. Let's get into it. We've got
now I'm
exploration to do.
feeling a little gross now, TBH.
Good to be back.
I miss this town. Boston was really nice, though.
Yeah. Nice big rectangle. Convention center.
Yeah, look at what are we wearing?
Our action clothing.
Oh my god, yeah, battle accountant. Look at us. With Froggy Visor. Put Froggy Visor in Smash, you cowards. When do we get the helmet?
End of the game.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh. Wait. We have no scarf. Should we be wearing, like, just random perception gear? Oh, how does... Yeah.
I think everyone will take us seriously this way. Can't even tell how ready for battle we are with this.
I definitely cannot tell how ready for battle we are. You know what? No. Oh, right. We need to call the library. All right. Well, what's over here? Can we... Oh! Stones fall. It's a long way down. Can we get up here? We cannot. Oh, wait. Are there any... No, that is the only intractable.
Seems like a terrible place to work.
Noisy. Breezy.
Dank.
Postcard. A faded picture postcard from the end of the last century shows Martinez as was before the revolutionary. It's revolution. It's the height of summer. Rue de Saint-Ghislain is teeming with parasol-wielding bourgeoisie, and wild pines flags buttress the walkway. Nothing is written on the back.
I'm laughing because the piece of paper is still there. The one that was the container for the...
Oh, for the item.
Yeah.
I'll put in a JIRA ticket.
Thank you, Lord Hosk. That's flattering.
Thank you so much.
But flattery will get you nowhere.
Other than into our hearts.
Yeah.
I should take out my flashlight.
Woo. She's just gonna, yeah.
Ew, orange mildew.
Look, Kim found a door.
He's so patient. Who's there? What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get this door open. Okay, Mr. Testy. The door seems to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab aside and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the two metal doors slide open with a creak. Huh. I hope that no one dangerous heard that. How did you... Kim, how'd you get up there? It wasn't easy. After you climbed up the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It is next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before. You teleported? Maintenance entrance. Pedestrian. Yes, it's cool to risk your life climbing rickety ladders. Anyway, let's investigate these passages. It is, in fact, cool to risk my life. Thank you. Thank you for noticing, Kim.
I'm glad he's impressed.
Yeah. Old file folders in the cart, documents silvery with mold.
Duh.
Old computation components. Yes, filament memories from the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system. What mean? The how was a closely guarded secret, something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know. Hey Kim, check it out. Hey Kim! The lieutenant tilts his head, watching the light glimmer on the glass. So it is. I think these were used to form a single system slotted in the wall. Could this be part of the field playback experiment? These? No, these are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find that device here. You'll be disappointed. All you will find here is pain. The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean. Box?
Yeah!
Ooh.
Very
wait.
regular jacket.
How many pieces of the inter-isolary suit do we have? Shirt?
Pants we got. Yes. Don't we have the shoes? I would count those as part of it.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
We are... Look at us. We're wearing the brown suit of... nothing. The brown suit. Oh, look at this. Black shoes with a brown suit. And purple tie with a red pocket square.
Or is that a poppy?
Is it a poppy? Oh, yeah, it's right about it. Is it? It's in the pocket. And gauntlets. It's true, we are wearing gauntlets. A muted brown suit jacket, perfect for a day at the office or an evening at a cafe. The red rose at the bottom of left breast pocket is slowly wilting.
Yeah! Powerful. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Our poor sad face.
Oh.
Quick, conceal it. That'll work.
Wait, do we have any? No, God, I don't know, boss. This is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. This is fine and normal. I do like the little ding noise whenever we put on the armor. What is our perception gear again? I never remember.
I think
Is
it's
it just
Froggy Hat.
Froggy Hat? And what is the other one that's good to have just kind of like passively on?
Inland
Shivers.
Empire, Shivers, yeah.
Okay.
The RCM jacket, I think, gives us Shivers.
Yes, it does. Wait, what is new?
Nothing currently.
Okay. Ooh, a crevice in the wall. Stale fabric smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. Sekisa, Krasmazov portrait. A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. A plaque reads, K. Mazov. There's a spiderweb in the lower left of the portrait. Years worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample mustache and sideburns, looks a bit silly. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder. Look, Kim, it's Comrade Mazov. Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago. Could someone have stopped here? Let's ask how long ago. Half a century? This is probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. Ooh, candles. He looks at the dust. You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history. Could this have been the killer's hideout in this narrow window, the point of origin for the shot that killed the mercenary? Mayhaps? Could the killer have used this as a hideout? It's a great place to hide, and Mazovianism and murder are certainly not mutually exclusive, but there hasn't been anyone here in ages. Indeed, no one could get a clear view. Well, at least we have been thorough. I like thorough. A good man, and thorough. Oh wait, the boots are,
Yep.
Yeah, oh, right.
Boots.
Yeah. Tall in the saddle.
Itchy of the crotch.
Words you never want to, like, even consider. Itchy in the crotch.
I think there's a container in here. Important.
Oh, it's a Tushanka. Or an Ushanka.
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 Yeah.
Tuchanka is where the Krogan come from in Mass Effect, chat. Don't forget it.
Friendly neighborhood communard. Yes.
I read an article years and years ago from a journalist who had been working in Afghanistan during the Soviet War.
Mm-hmm.
And he was at a Soviet airfield, I want to say, or on a bridge somewhere when a new shipment of Soviet troops were arriving.
Mm-hmm.
And they were Uzbeks, I want to say. And he said he knew that the Soviets had lost the war because the Uzbek troops had taken the stars off their
hats
because they didn't want to fight. Unnatural buzzing.
Could be bees.
Bees.
Or would bees count as a natural buzzing?
Depending on the nature of the bees. Actually, let's ask him what he saw. Oh.
Nah, he already told us that we climbed. Bummer.
Bummer. Louder, the buzzing sound.
Closer to the bees.
I don't feel it, but he looks ahead beyond the arch. We should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh. Really don't feel anything? No, but you're the sensitive one. Oh, thank you. Right sole worn smooth.
Number 3 is very important.
Yeah.
It's crucial for our investigation to know what the cryptozoologists are up to.
Let's try not to worry, he thinks. If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done. You're right. However corrupt he may be, nothing happens in Martinez without him knowing. We might have to dirty our hands, but in this case, we can't afford to be squeaky clean. What about Joyce? Definitely. I think she knows something about the mercenaries, maybe, and she won't be around if the situation explodes. What about our cryptozoologist? You mean Morel? I don't see how cryptozoology and the murder investigation are connected, but the situation in the city will get tense for everyone. If it gets that tense, the amateur zoologists might not be able to do their job. I think I see a cavern. Lieutenant's whisper echoes down the tunnel. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise. I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking. Or maybe not, he puts his hand to his holster. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back. You know, just because it was a pain threshold check that put us in here, the scarf for sure.
We've got something on that's helping right now. I think it's one of the armor pieces or the
Yeah.
fallen pieces.
But there we
scarf.
go.
Yeah.
Nice, thick, woolly scarf.
Bangers don't cry.
Bangers don't cry. What was the one from, after he made Donnie Darko, he made another movie. It was a giant mess, and it was amazing. And at one point, was the line, "Pimps don't cry"?
I don't know.
Nice, thick, woolly scarf.
Paranoid Rock says that's from the other guys.
Maybe.
And 34 Witches, we did not get our gun back. We are currently gunless.
Is that a problem right now?
No. Just one of the things on our to-do list.
Good. Good. Good.
What would a gun do against bees?
Fuzzy scarf doo 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 doo. Fuzzy scarf doo 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 doo. Ooh, what's... Oh, it's a pipe. Wait. Feels strange. Concrete pipe buried in sand and dust. Money? Why would we save here?
There's money everywhere in the big pipe.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just want to see what's around the corner. Or should we look at the big pipe? Oh, the parka!
Yeah,
The parka!
the parka in the pipe. The one that Shivers told us about.
It's true.
Where is it? There we go.
Layers and layers of polyvinyl and artificial sheepskin make this coat ideal for traversing snowy plains on dog sledges. Somehow you knew it would be waiting for you underground in a sunken pipe, and you found it. It's as if the city gifted it to you to keep you safe. Oh. The city wants us safe. What is... Oh, it's Kim. He's
intersecting with our ass.
Well, oh my.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once, but her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says the shadowy figure by the machine.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you? Not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways. Don't cover them. That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of experience, way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest. Seems reasonable.
Really now? Check this out.
Oh no, she turns the dial in her hand.
Sorry, I just need to take my meds. You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
No, I'm not gonna fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here. I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field. Wow, check out the big brains on you. You're not entirely wrong.
Ooh,
Ooh.
number station.
The pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale. People lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you might be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, you just might get an opportunity to break loose. How did you get your hands on
I
this
built it
thing?
myself.
Ah,
She nods towards her torture device.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that.
Kim.
Oh yeah, way beyond.
She studies her death ray and the law officials trapped in it.
Have you experienced this?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. Seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
Is this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like walking out of a very confusing dream.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is that Finnish? Let's talk about
Yeah,
the
let's
man
not
who was
talk
killed.
about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
Huh.
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
If you're looking for a deal on mattresses,
Then this.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of the shadows. The pain lessens.
she's carrying a 2-barreled front loader. Remain careful. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking and you'll get through this. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time. How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages. I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed. She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel, the washerwoman.
So nice. She smiles a little smile. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Why hide the bullet, though?
This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked right into 25 bands of ultra-high frequencies.
It was dark in the shack. The waves outside had calmed down. She looked at the loaded gun, then she cracked the barrel open and took the bullet out. Not today. Did you shoot Lily?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
You're right. Klasia was the first to share her suspicions.
Oh, she smiles sadly. I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. She couldn't have known I was out on the coast. How did you find me?
Your first guess wasn't entirely off. Titus and his boys, ma'am, they told us you were on the coast.
She pauses, taking it in. Well, fuck. Those guys liked me. I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like,
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
how the fuck did the rest of you get by?
Wait, wasn't it you who called me the human can opener? It's not personal, I opened them up.
I did, didn't I? Now you come for me, she scoffs, but fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them a little. I do it by asking questions, and I have some for you.
Like what? She adjusts her grip on her gun. I already told you I didn't do it.
Would you like to say that Lely was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. I didn't like Wildpine sending in those foreign hirelings, me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate him, okay? You don't feel sympathy for the mercs? It's hard work.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
I have another line of questioning.
I'm listening.
Do you have an alibi for when Lely was shot?
Yeah, I was with the boys the whole night. Hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
They said you left to take a really long leak. 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. Driven a lot of long hauls and chugged a lot of beer, man. She scoffs. Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. Anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
No one's ever...
No one's ever pissed for 15 minutes.
And I know. Our investigation was shown that 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow, now I'm curious. Please explain.
Play pinball much?
No, not since I was 14, hanging out in the only diner in Durdan. Haven't been in the low-risk, low-reward game since moving to the city. Why?
There's some mysterious pinball machines, mysterious rooms in the whirling.
Yeah, probably some ghosts from the time the suzerain. Not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
Okay, never mind mysteries. There's a fucking secret passage. What kind of mysteries interest you then?
Not murder mysteries either, if that's what you're thinking. She looks you in the eye impassively, making it clear she's not planning to comment on the matter any further.
What about elevators? Do you like elevators?
What the fuck do elevators have to do with anything?
Answer the question.
Not particularly.
Not even quaint old rickety ones?
I'm not really into old shit for old shit's sake.
God damn it. The lieutenant grabs his head. Look, there's this... okay, fine.
Don't know it, but also, she frowns, studying your face. Shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we all would have heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned... The pain stops him from finishing the sentence. Well, that didn't go super well. You gotta lay something better on her. You do have a gun.
And?
I see it's a front loader. You have a different gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No,
Where'd you find it?
the gun store.
What gun store?
Trigger Happy Jacks.
Doesn't sound like a name. Really?
What did you think? That I'm gonna squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
What kind of gun is it?
A Noctway 80 front loader, 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
There's some other evidence I want to ask you about. Do you like to hang out on... How do you feel about rooftops?
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Classia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna.
Is that the only reason you hung out there?
View's pretty bomb, too. You might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah, along with Classia.
What's so great about her antenna?
It's very powerful. Used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival.
Come in. So you're sure you didn't shoot the merc from the roof?
Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to come from afar.
Okay, well, let's take a step back then.
Yeah, where?
More questions before doing anything. Who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him. Hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez. Police radio, you've been following the case?
Who hasn't? She shrugs. You know, I can still see him there in Classia's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
What happened Sunday night? Tell me your version.
She eyes you warily as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay, we just want... He struggles to finish the sentence.
Alright, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with the Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Classia comes in, all pale and shuddering. Sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves, so I grabbed a seat next to her.
Did she seem high to you?
Oh yeah, super. But it didn't take too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
Klasia said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. Just assumed she'd done too much blow. Wouldn't be the first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor dead. Knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged. How did you manage to come up with a plan so quickly?
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea?
Yeah, in cold blood. Really surprised me how quickly she was able to get hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him to the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
Klasia knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise. Shower head, that's resourceful.
Yeah, wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lily herself?
To keep telling you, cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, the lieutenant forces himself to finish the sentence. Weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? She purses her lips. Thought crossed my mind, but the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Though the way things are going... She shrugs. Fuck it, I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
If you didn't kill them, why hide?
Saw you roll into town. Wasn't gonna stick around for questioned by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
What do you mean, La Puta Madre agent?
She looks at you quizzically. Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant muttering something to himself. Fucking hell, and why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded. Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. Cops, criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too. Tell me what's my name. If you know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois, she replies quickly. One corrupt motherfucker with a disco pants and funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
She knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the take. Criminals make up boogeyman stories about cops all the time. I'm no one's agent. I don't even know who La Puta Madre is.
Right, sure you don't know.
I'm sure I'm supposed to know, but I lost my memory recently.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
What did you do to this Madre anyway?
You know what I did. Fucked him over. She pauses. Now I have Harry can opener in my lair, fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Do you know about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
The communist hideout back there.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. Sure, you're not the first vagabond to... Her voice trails off into white noise. Your head feels like an aneurysm approaching.
Starburst and sunshine, 24 degrees centigrade. Keep calm, breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little bit clearer.
Oh yeah. Superstar.
Stealthy, stealthy, easy. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but... You okay, Kim? The lieutenant hunches, recovering. All good, officer. Be careful.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles. Ah, fuck it. She puts the barrel of the gun into her mouth.
Why am I standing here like an idiot? Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question in vain. Her finger squeezes the trigger now. She doesn't deserve to die like this.
Ew.
Smirk crosses her face as she watches you stand there mute. Then she exhales sharply, shakes her head, and pulls the trigger.
God damn it.
You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Oh, God. Fuck. The lieutenant stands motionless, watching the blood pool in the sand. Get a hold of yourself. He needs your support now, too. I failed to talk her down. Lieutenant Yafreto Dubois, he intones. Control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on this case, believe me. You can't let this break you. There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares. What did we just do? Our job, it went really bad, and now we need to clean it up. She died. How can you be so cold? It's our fault. We're cops. Everything is our fault if we let it be. Okay, what do we do now? We clean up. He looks around. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere. That tent there. Huh. Alrighty then. Check it out, free gun.
Yes?
Apparently we're just... What is our Reddit? Oh.
Poor. Yeah.
Poor. Very poor. Man, usually that's a good ending in Mass Effect. Porridge with bananas. Hey,
Ooh.
cash.
We got 60 monies.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She was used to camping out. You see a rolled up sleeping bag and personal belongings. We should put her in the sleeping bag so the rats don't get to her. Okay. There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines. Magazines? You should look through them. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover, on another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines. The lieutenant peeks in over your shoulder. See anything? Rega Monthly, Journal of Material Science, more technological digests. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook. Ooh, notebook. You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by, motionless. We should read this immediately, like right now. All right then. A well-loved journal with brown leather cover and the brand name Schneller embossed on the back. It seems to have served as a loyal friend to a lonely traveler. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner on the back cover sports an embossed brand name Schneller. This was important to her when it was still hers. Unwind the strap. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled. Study the handwriting. the large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently. Perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs that have been crossed out with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins. It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated. We could learn a lot from this. What kind of logistics? Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions. There could be useful information about local operations in these notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this. Professionalism is his coping mechanism. What are the diagrams? Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor. Sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape. Anything personal? Short, wry observations of people and places, probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. How far back do the entries go? The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable. What did she write the day Lily died? Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though. Well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this, loyal to a fault, except... but that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. All these are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it. What, anything about La Puta Madre? That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. No mention of La Puta Madre. What about this M? He points at the page you're staring at. Could this be La Puta Madre? Here, March 9th and March 15th. March 9th. Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching, but also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head. While I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break, well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Things played out just as she had feared, except you didn't shoot her. This is not me. I wouldn't do something like that. Maybe it's the old you, or maybe she was just paranoid. No, not even the old you. No you would do that. Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best of people, the boys, for example, but experience tells me... Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first and all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. That must have been one hell of a conversation. What's the most recent entry? The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run? Not really my idea of the open road. I was really looking forward to winning. I don't think she killed the mercenary. The lieutenant taps on the page. It looks like she might have been framed. This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks. Don't get emotional. Okay, what do you mean framed? By the Hardy Boys, by Claudia, by us. Am I really a La Puta Madre agent? He looks you straight in the eye for a moment and sighs. No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure. Who is La Puta Madre? The head of a major jamrock gang specializing in drug production and trafficking. A very bad person. Who do you think killed the merc? Could have been Titus. And again, no one heard the shot. Maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back at the Whirling in Rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it. Ooh, new tool. New skill point.
Oh, we've got 4 skill points. Do we have any brain stuff we want to do?
Uh, just out of curiosity, considering the game has just given us a gun, what do we use for gun?
Hand-eye coordination.
Jesus. Ying.
Yeah, you can just dump 3 in there. It's easy. Reaction speed's also important.
Is it? Let's get these up, shall we? I feel that they might be important. And then we have one more.
Yeah, that's why I was asking about thoughts in the thought cabinet.
Oh yeah, thoughts to unlock. The homosexual underground seems interesting. Hmm. I mean, that could be fun.
Yeah.
Let's think about music, shall we? Because we are art cop, after all.
All right.
Okay, I guess we get out of here now. Well, that could have gone better.
Yeah.
I guess we have to get to the island now somehow. Since
Yeah.
that's the last place we can investigate. Have you been able to save Ruby?
Yep.
What happens then?
Not much.
Okay. Should we talk to Joyce?
Is she still on the pier?
Let's find out.
Boat's still there. There's Joyce.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I don't think there's anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Money!
Money! Yes. The spoiler 98, this is Elysium, not Earth.
It occurs to me that the Hardy Boys have been getting extremely drunk for like a week, talking big shit about hanging a mercenary.
Yep.
You think that might be bad for their health? Stop, now. It is time. What for? Crisis, death. You can feel it in your blue soul. What do I do? Be prepared. Wield Ruby's double-barreled pistol. What a shitty gun, but it's better than nothing. I'm not sure about this.
Save.
Save? What for? Just in case. Just in case.
All right. You want to do just some speed? That might help.
Oh.
Speed
Yeah.
always makes you feel better.
Speed does tend to help. What about oh no, that's bad for my morale.
Well, we got lots of drugs. We can fix ourselves.
Okay,
And you
should
get
I
9 or like 6 morale spots. So we got lots.
Okay, should I do drugs now?
Sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry too much. Like,
What if I want to worry too much? So you said hand-eye coordination is...
well, you need a variety of things, like
Okay.
any other conversation or event.
Okay. There's multiple checks.
Yeah. Like rhetoric or suggestion, composure and drama and
Okay.
hand-eye coordination. Yeah, so it's like we're probably not going to succeed at everything.
I don't like the sound of that.
Like, we're fully clothed. What else do you want?
True. I mean, that's pretty good for us.
We can go in naked. That's funny.
Is there a nude cop?
No.
Oh.
There's Hobo Cop.
I'm all
Oh.
out of shit to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your goddamn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through, all right?
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
He sounds drunk. This is the scab leader. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kept is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone caught here.
You all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fella?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful? Nest in your abdominal cavity, like a little wild mouse.
Fuck. There are 3 of them. I was hoping there would be less.
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all, heavily armed. The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before going in there. The big one is the
If this
damn
turns
scab.
into a firefight, we should take him out first. My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Well,
Do it, you coward!
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
Oh, they are way drunk. Okay.
Big fuck!
We can talk him down.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk him down. I don't think we can talk these people down. I don't think we get out of this by condescending to the mercs who are here to kill everyone.
You don't think they'll take kindly to threats?
Okay, we have 3 heavily armed, extremely drunk, trained killers.
Mm-hmm.
And 7 dock workers who might have a gun?
Maybe.
Maybe.
And then there's Garrett, who's on the balcony. He's behind the dialogue.
Oh, does he have maybe a baseball bat of some kind or a frying pan?
Maybe a bird. Maybe a stuffed bird.
So what the situation we're dealing with here is that they are here to kill all of these people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's everything we got.
Yeah. So the outcome you want is for them to not kill everyone.
Yeah. Because I think the response to 3 is going to be, but we want to kill everyone.
Yeah. So maybe distract them.
Yeah. I kind of actually want to open with 2.
All right.
Kim's got our back.
We're
Yeah.
gonna tear right through you. I don't give a shit if you're cops.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and
That-
talk like civilized humans.
That was never on the table, Elizabeth.
Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you.
Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here. Oof.
That's really good.
Yeah. Dangerous. Talk about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it. Who are you? Sergeant What is his voice? I mean, I've heard it. He's got a
Right
bit of...
to work. Right to work.
He's also got like a bit of a lisp too, right? Sergeant Major Al Kortenauer reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground. He points at the whirling in rags. As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click softly. Then he bellows, "For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead." Everyone, yeah, he was a talker. Fuck do you mean talker? We heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around. Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives, share leaflets, squeeze bits of kipped ass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be... He points towards the yard. If Lely was here, he would spare a lot of you, maybe shoot one for show. But me? He points to himself. I'm not a big fan of public affairs, clay monkey. Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't like this guy. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did. Ready to open fire, Major, at your command.
Blue eyes?
Blue eyes. He smiles, pulling his face in a strange way. Baby blue, yeah, like someone fucked up and put baby's eyes on a grown man. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit. I guess, or I don't know what bitches like, I just know how to mow down cloths. I will find his killer. Find his killer. Cop, his killer stands right there. He waves at the men behind you, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. He stares at you, eyes pink from the alcohol, fingers tapping the pistol. You're gonna die for them, right here, today. This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please act. Listen, they didn't do it. Yeah? Who did then? How fucking convenient. He gives you a drunken stare, then puts his hand on the gun. His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw. He did it from a great distance. A sniper did it. You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? There's a dangerous gleam in his eye. What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? He points his gun at Elizabeth. How about the kid? Tell me it was a matched fucking sniper. One more time. Listen, please. She raises both hands. This cop and his drumhead court-martial won't decide who... Think. Why doesn't he believe me?
Oh.
Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is a revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointed at her. You move your mouth like a fish, gasping for air. She wasn't even here. Woman grabs her left side. She's down. Her white shirt soaks blood red around her abdomen. She gasps for air, repeating, I'm okay. I'm okay. There's a coarse shuffle against something. Is it a gun? He'll be ripped apart. They all will. The moment the third man opens fire, and he knows it. Oh.
Ooh. Nope.
Item lost. 9mm bullet. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Maybe we should re-roll. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. I cannot be killed. I am immortal. The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot. Watch out to your left. Paul is about to take a shot. 2 at Kim. God, please. He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. He has to. The rifleman will fire at you again. Then 2 shot. Holy shit! 2 shots ring at once. One from Lieutenant Kitsuragi's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at Kim, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye socket as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sound coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through the smoke and the panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil. In the end. Here it comes.
Not gonna try.
We're wearing our armor. Aren't we? You can't. There's no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark, a distant blur as you recede into it. The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background, you hear gunfire, shatter glass, and then a man in pain. A familiar sound. It's Titus. With a splat like meat, you hear bullets rip into him. His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle. He's not gonna make it. Feels slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you've got. What part of me is missing? Most of what's down there. It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening. No, it's just a fear. Even if, who cares? No one wants you anyway. Nothing. A persisting darkness, dancing lights of pain, distant shadows cast by them like a hellish play. Out of it, a silhouette appears, crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there. Stay with me. You feel burning hot tears streaming from your eyes. It said, I have a vast soul. Do I have a vast soul? Yes, keep talking. The lieutenant pushes down on your wound hard. You hear me? Stay awake. But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy and the sound's ever more distant, and a cold comes over you. Kim, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him. A shadow, towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. No, you scream. Behind you! From your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There's no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone, and so is Kim, the whole world.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Now, let me back into the fight.
There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his womb sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There's a radio in the distance. A radio of the world playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Sunrise, Parabellum, the lieutenant says. He's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with a fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. The room. It's clean. Mr. Gott cleaned it. It took him an entire day. How long have I been out? 2 days. In and out. You've been up enough to take Druamine and curse and drink water. What did you say? Sunrise? Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying. Is it war today? Oh yeah. What is it? Parabellum, the name of the... It's a company now, but it means those who want peace must prepare for war, right? It's the second half of that saying. Right. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay. Ouch. It's not ouch time yet. You just got a Druamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off. What happened? What happened? You shot the major unsuccessfully. A firefight ensued. What happened then? As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged? I dodged. Then I shot and wounded him while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive. There's a pause. This is not the first person to die in his place, he goes on. Titus, Fat Ango, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain, the young musician, I forget his name, they're all that's left. Titus is dead? Yes. You were bleeding out. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm the major before he got the jump on me. Thank you, although I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Cranell took him. The lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. A bitter smell fills the room. A stray bullet killed DePaul, though, and that's what happened. And the major? Is in a private hospital across the river. Cranell claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured. Who is Cranell again?
The mercenary company.
Oh, okay, right. We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage. How many casualties? 6. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus, the fat one, he took a lot of bullets. And Titus. They got Shanky. And Elizabeth too. Elizabeth Beaufort was her name, the gardener. She did not make it. No, she bled out before Everett's surgeon could help her. Everett said his personal doctor, but a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership. If I could have presented the theory better. She never had a chance. She should not have been there in the first place. There was no way to convince them. Is it bad that I want to reload and see what the other outcomes can look like?
You can totally...
Let's try it. I want to try.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can, how many we can save.
Do you want to take a break and refill water first?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we've killed a lot of people today.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
get me wrong. But I'd like to see if we can keep it down a little bit. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. We are back.
All right.
My suspicion is this only ends in war.
Mm-hmm.
I think this only goes down one way. But maybe there are some ways to, like, stack the odds in our favor.
Like, I think if you rhetoric them, or logic.
Yeah, then we have, like, a better chance.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Our convincing people stuff.
Oh, this is terrible. We're gonna get everyone killed again.
We don't need empathy for this. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Everyone's gonna die.
Do you want the pinball maker jacket?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that one had a bunch of interesting...
Hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. And
a little bit helps.
Yeah. Reaction speed seemed to be an important thing. But I don't know if we had a reaction speed thingy. I don't think we have anything that helps our reaction speed. We have many pants that hamper our reaction speed.
Speed helps our reaction speed.
Ooh. I like where this is going.
Yeah, let's do cigarettes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we do all of the substances, it's +1 to everything.
Yeah.
Should put the gun in your hand. All right.
All right.
Boombox?
We bring the thunder. Ooh, any tools?
We don't want the clipboard because we need authority to warn Kim if
Right.
things go that way again. Maybe just the big honkin' multi-tool. Just because it's intimidating. Right?
Yeah. I would not fuck with someone carrying this.
I'm all out of shit to give, Loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your goddamn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through, all right?
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, Loincloth shit fuck.
I do like the look of their armor has a really unique look to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like their guns. They're very, like... The aesthetic of their weapons is very unique.
It reminds me of like Galaxy Express 39 style.
Oh?
Yeah. It's the kind of 70s sci-fi.
Hmm.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The gift is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone caught here.
You all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fella?
He is...
Peaceful? Nest in your abdominal cavity, like a little wild mouse.
Fuck. There are 3 of them. I was hoping there would be less. If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first. My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Get ready.
All right.
Let's boogie on the dance floor.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
All right.
Big fuck!
Okay, let's try it.
Okay.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Want to just shoot him in the mouth first, then talk later?
Like, I honestly, we're not talking our way out of this one, I think.
We haven't tried the rhetoric one. Well,
let's see if we can make it easier. Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
We made it easier.
Wow, actually. Let's see if failure also helps us.
Yeah. Let's fail some more. Oops.
God damn it. All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Their employer would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. Really? Really? None of this looks like it's going to do anything but piss them off. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely. Does your employer give you the right to conduct tribunals? Pops, he says, looking at your saggy sideburns. They seem to calm him down for a second. You have no idea about the rights Krenel extends to us. Okay, what's right? What rights are really? What did they give you?
Yeah.
If I fucking kill you, hang you on that streetlight, he points to it, by your shit pipes, that's called a necessary display of force. No one's gonna give a shit about dead loincloths, he snorts. That's reality. Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else and his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Hey.
Now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. The muscles on your back tense up. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out. Kabow! A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun and your hand goes numb from the explosion. I think we should look at Kortenhauer. There's a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backwards, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't.
All right. Ow.
A low shot rings. You feel a tapping, like rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of rain, then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate. You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs. The lieutenant aims, face pale, without tremble. He quietly mutters, God, please. He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet, an extremely difficult shot. He has to. The rifleman will fire at you again. Then 2 shots ring out, one from Lieutenant Kitsaragi's pistol and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at Kim, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye socket as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you, his mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Watch out! You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic, with blood gushing from his face. The man raises his pistol at you, then he squeezes the trigger. I was using that.
Stop!
What's gone?
All gone.
All gone. All gone. No, it's just a fear, even if, who cares? No one wants you anyway.
Right.
All right. Out of it, a silhouette appears. Let's talk about our ex. This seems like a good time to talk about our ex-wife. You hear a faint scream, a woman's, then the sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone, so is Kim, then the whole world.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door. Brother, you already were a ghost. Up there, screaming along with all of them, scaring each other, haunting each other. It's the living who are ghosts. The dead are silent. They don't rattle windows or write letters in blood. The living do. Leave them behind. Rest.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his warm sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There's a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Limbic system, you're a wiener.
talk about her that way.
All right. Ouch. It's not ouch time yet. You just got a Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off. Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day. How long have I been out? 2 days. In and out, you've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse, and drink water. What did you say? Sunrise? Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying. He looks out the window. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I'm relieved to say. I think we may have held it off for now. He unzips his jacket. Barely. Ah, the full phrase is Civis Pacem Parabellum. To prepare, if you wish peace, prepare for war. What happened? What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued. Is he dead? Yes. A blood-stained killer. I'm a killer. You're an officer of the RCM, he continues without waiting for a reply. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the cuirass. I heard it go off. I was looking for a clear line of sight to him. He sounds a tiny bit sorry he did not find it before you got hit. I shot and wounded him. While Glenn took a bullet in the spine, it was meant for me. He did not survive. There is a pause. This is not the first person to die in his place, he goes on. Titus, Fat Ango, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Elaine and the musician. I forget his name. Eugene. Poor Fat Angus. We bullied Fat Angus so much.
He was weak.
Yes, he is still alive too. You were bleeding out by then. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, DePaul, before she got the jump on me. Thank you. I killed her. The lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. A bitter smell fills the room. And that's what happened. They're all dead, all three of the contractors. He nods. DePaul was the last to die. Everard had their bodies returned to Cornell for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate. Why? Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe, he breathes in the fume, thinking, maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know. How many casualties on the Union side total? 4. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, and Angus, the fat one. He took a lot of bullets. So you also killed? He nods. I thought you only smoked one a day. This is the one. And that's all. He nods. It's a total shit show, Kim. Yes, officer, he says calmly. 6 people are dead. It's not a success. +1. Ruby. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The mercenary tribunal is neutralized. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive, both of us. How bad am I hurt? Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. It appears no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome. He points to your shoulder. The bruising in your shoulder is negligible. The armor took the brunt of the fire. Can I walk? We will see. Has anyone from the station been to see me? No. A man and a woman in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicamer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, the harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to the shithole, he says. Is that strange? I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site. You haven't seen any, have you? I'm sure they're worried about you. If not my station, then who treated me? I did.
I didn't know you could do that.
It's part of the detective's task chain. You can do it too. Actually, you can. You can even remove a fractured bullet, it seems. Are you hurt? Not very. He rubs his chin. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I try not to move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. There's a pause. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me. Okay.
And up. Going up. Brah.
Easy now, the lieutenant turns double again before your eyes. An orange hue of pain. How are you? Feel fantastic. Let's rock. What happens now, Kim? I honestly don't know. I totally do. Do you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor's in lockdown. Everyone is there outside our grasp now. Joyce has left too. We never got to know what she would have told us. The Wild Pines representative? Yes, Joyce Messier. On the boat, you know? She could have helped us. It's clear the mercenaries were working for Wild Pines, at least partially. He looks out the window. It's a little late to elicit her support now. Ruby's gone, and Klassia too. We could have arrested her, you know? Who killed the hanged man? That was our job to find out, wasn't it? Honestly, I just don't know. Our circle of suspects is dead and gone. It's not a circle at all, it's a ruin. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. His voice is calm, matter-of-factly. What about the hole in the wall? I don't know. He rubs his neck. That has been there for years. There's still a 28% possibility the shot came from a distance. We could go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. A light nod, though, through some pain. I agree with this. What else? What were the Maybells?
You tried to catch them. They were up on Klassia's roof, but you missed.
Oh. What? They were on the roof. I did not catch them. Fucking Butterfingers. You don't have to catch everything. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Ravishal is full of them. Can't believe they're fucking useless. No need to be melodramatic. Klassia has escaped? Absolutely, he nods. There's no other way to go about it. We screwed up. He's made his peace with this. He's had his time to do so. Miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over yet. He does not know what to reply. He looks out the window, then back to you. It's morning outside, you think? You know what I think about solving crimes? He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead. Solving crimes is super easy. Really? Because to me it seems solving crimes is hard. He sounds surprisingly weary. That concussion must be making him dizzy. You're not ready to give up, are you? No? Are you ready to limp? Let's go solve some motherfucking crimes, Kim. Where do you want to limp? More ballistics. Why not? He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot. Another look at the window, perhaps? The one that he was shot through? I don't know. I can't think of anything better. Ooh, what's going on? Our thoughts! Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Origny's disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol and the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on, just threw it away, and then it ended up in the hawthorn tree. But why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want for it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him, and he was frightened by it. Reveals Arno Van Eyck gig posters in the world.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got some art. Got one more thought slot. And a skill point.
Ooh. I'm assuming that isn't the best outcome of the mercenary tribunal.
Depends on what you want.
Okay.
But yeah, you can definitely do a bunch of murder yourself.
Oh, really?
With your own gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that since this one only has 2 bullets, and you're not familiar with it, I assume if you have your own gun, you're way better. Or you have much better rolls. Well, only one thing to do. Let's put on Froggy Hat and get ourselves back out there.
To the roof!
To the wall!
Well, the window.
To the window. Mm-hmm. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. Air traffic outside, back in the world again. Ooh. We can just go to Kim's room?
Yeah. We have to open it. Ba-ba!
They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases. I had got to open the door to your room. He closes the notes. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night. Thank you for keeping this thing alive for a little while longer. It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky considering the odds we faced. Let's go? All right. All right, Kim.
Yes?
I meant to close the door, but this is okay too. Ooh. You can't tell me what to do, leg. Next to a stack of bills, you see a note, a few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry I fucked everyone over. I didn't kill him. Gift upstairs. A gift? The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. She left in a hurry. I'm not drawing my gun yet, but I don't like gifts. Relax, not everyone is out to trap you. Was the gift money?
What about drugs?
What about drugs? Ew, not even a toothbrush. Electrochemistry, shut up.
Sullens 181, I don't think you get damage for running around, but I'm not sure.
A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Is this the bullet trajectory? The antenna? What does it mean?
Go back in and interact with the window.
You see the same 2 neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall. Cupboard? Brain cupboard. The cupboard. Cubbert. Cupboard.
Cupboard.
This is ballistic. She's left a trajectory for us. Lieutenant tests the thread with his fingers. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly. Where does the thread lead? It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime. Is she trying to tell us where the shot came? The shot came from the islet? He nods. Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna, that is where the bullet seemed to point. How did she know how to do this? She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass. It also looks like there may be more of her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? This is her way of saying she's sorry. I find that hard to believe, but at this point, what difference does it make? This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet. So it is. For a second, he seems tired. Maybe we need to go to the islet? The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water. He is trying to justify it to himself. I don't have anything to say. This is just something we have to do, Kim. I understand. I'm going to the island. Are you in? Of course. Of course I'm in. He takes a second to gather himself and says, but how do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she is gone. Maybe there were boats there. We should ask around. Let's go. All right. Who has our gun? Everard? Is it just Everard?
No.
Okay.
It's a woman named Pigs.
Oh.
And I don't think we'll see her.
Okay.
She's great.
What kind of gun is our gun?
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
Thank you.
It's like a big magnum.
Oh, okay. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for... You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway. He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say. I wish you a quick recovery. Also, he raises his finger, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. Just felt I needed to specify that. Where'd everyone go? Oh, you know. He looks around at the empty place. People don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. Are Lena and Morel still in town? Ah, them. Nice people, but no. Lena said they were going back to Jamrock. I saw them pass by outside. This is before the fight started. Aw, man! I had to step outside and take action, too. Yes, you know, and I went outside and took care of it. Everyone calmed down. Felt like the right thing to do. Well, we're all very lucky you were here, guard. He's almost completely forgotten what this began with. I mean, you're a detective. Perhaps you can track them down. Shouldn't be that hard. Exactly, he looks at you. But all in due time. Crypto business is not a priority right now. You'll see her again one day, you know it. Things went like they did for a reason. Oh, fine, Hero Cop. Lena left a forwarding address. 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. If you see them again, do give them my best. Yeah, I was, yeah. He nods, trying to remain aloof. That's because I'm a badass. It really took courage. Don't pick at him. If you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. Just nod, stoically. He nods back at you, even more stoically. Aw, he's so adorable. Just two badass men nodding, stoically. Make it 3. What happened to the man with the sunglasses? He shakes his head. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Might be a fad. They'll come back. They always do. Hey, Titus.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you, but I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that. I guess what I'm trying to say here is thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
His hand is covered in bruises and half plastered. Still, this hulking lump of man is glad to be alive. This is big. It's as big a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances. Now, how can I help you? His grip is strong and friendly. What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys now? I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows down there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. He pauses. Anyway, don't you worry, as long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys. Sorry about all those people you lost. He brushes his bruised face, stiffens. Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus, he gulps, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear. Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer. And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I love that crazy homo like my own brother. He takes a sip of his beer. We're all fucked without him, but what do you do? This job is shit. Hold on, where's Shanky?
Yeah, where's Shanky?
Dennis? The poor little rat is dead too, he shakes his head. I always thought he'd run, but no, he stayed. Stupid brave fella. He didn't like him. That only makes it worse. Even fucking Shanky. They got Shanky. Yeah, well, memento mori, right? Yeah, totally.
What does that mean?
I can't do it. Absolutely. Or what does Elaine sound like? We don't know. Absolutely. Today I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking gal, because tomorrow a motor carriage might run me over. Or you might die of heart failure. Or syphilis. Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea. What happened to Classia? Don't know, don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again. Even after all the hell, he's still bitter about her? After all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you? Nope. He did. Same here, man. He shrugs and tries to look uninterested. So long, fellas. Be good so I don't have to come back here again. Take care, coppers, he says with a warm smile. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice. He nods to you and then to the lieutenant. Copo Loco and the normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Jamrock. Scars make the best tattoos, they say. Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step in that line of fire, but you did. And if you ever feel like a uniform is holding you back, I got a few vacancies. You'd make one Hardy boy, copper. And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead. The RCM could use a man like you, Titus. Think about it. I will, capo. That's a promise. He puts his can down. Now scoot, because the Hardy Boys got some morning and drinking to do. Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet. Good point, Binoclard. Is that how you would say it?
Yeah.
I want to say, like... Good point, Binoclard. Hardy looks at his beer. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
I think the prescription glasses you picked up on the boardwalk belong to the pigs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. Winter's grip on the city is loosening. The spring thaws here. What now? Humid. Your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you. What's west of here? Flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Oh, we've already done this. The ruins of the half-sunken sea fort crumble on an islet. On the inlet, beyond the Bay of Revachol, ghosts raise into the sky. Who are you, ghosts? Skyscrapers of the Delta, the financial district. I think we've already done this, haven't we? No, we can't have. I've seen all this before.
Yeah, you can just end with the motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. The rain will not let up any time soon. At least we're dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
But that stuff is new.
Un jour, je serai de retour près de toi. One day I will come back near you. One day I will return to your side. The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Skull. Lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger. Looks like it. Yes, this is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday. And blood. Some of it is even yours. Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Art.
Art. Art.
Art.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss, a bright orange flash across the surface of the letters, black smoke rising from the burning message. What if the words are not directed at the people of Martinez or even the coalition aerostatics above the city? They're meant for something even above those. God, I'm on my way. The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters. The flames warmed him too, not at all in a bad way. Let's go to that island.
What about the graffiti wall?
Oh yeah, you should go and do that.
Gotta make up our mind now that all the stuff has gone down.
Mm-hmm. What is? Oh, it's a Van Eyck poster.
Yeah, gig poster.
Trans-nation, Ike Nation. Revachol, I can't hear you!
Place to be! Hope we can still do it. Yeah! Alright. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Wonder if we can set this one on fire too.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city. Very poetic, the lieutenant nods in appreciation. It doesn't sound sincere. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's one really bad one we're supposed to solve.
I think Cindy's still around too.
Oh yeah, we should go talk to her.
Oh, poster. Oh. Maybe she's in her coal room?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's upstairs, right? It's the
that one.
That one? Oh, right. Okay. Yes. 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 Man, poor fat Angus.
What this?
Don't mind if I do.
All right.
To the island. I have a feeling if we'd arrested Klasia, she would not have been long for the world.
I don't know.
I don't feel bad that Klasia escaped.
But she committed crimes against capitalism.
Yeah, she did, didn't she? That she did. Do we call the station and check on the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, the library card. We haven't
Yeah,
done
the library
we
card.
haven't From the library.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1. Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. A male librarian answers the call. How can I help you, officer? He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call. Looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Méjean, a reader? Billy Méjean, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database. On Mara Drive in Central Jamrock, a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps. Far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves looking for a paperback. Yes, hello, are you still there? You can hear him fiddle with the printout. I found Billy Méjean's home address. Is that all right? No phone number, unfortunately. Yes, home address is fine. Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Capeside Apartments, it says. That's all. That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it? Do you have any other information on him? It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Do you know someone who was? Marie? He covers the phone with his hand. Marie, do you remember a reader named Billy Méjean? They returned a Thibault book the other day. Here's someone answer from afar. Maurice? What? Then, oh, yeah, it's okay. It's the police. She starts explaining something. Yes, it was my colleague Marie, the librarian is speaking into the phone again. She says that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Loose Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet. Do you know the husband's name? Sorry, no. Maureen knows only by sight. Can you describe him then? Said it was an older man, that he's pretty sure he had a drink or two in the last time she saw him. What was he wearing? Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her. Then goes for a little drink later on the lookout. Hello? No more dangerous than stepping between three armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The streets seem safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer for now. You can try calling again, just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they're listening in. Everything sounds okay, no drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. Alright.
Back up to the apartment building?
Yeah. Or, I guess we should go and resolve things before we go to the island, which I'm assuming is the end game.
Mm-hmm. It is.
If we succeed on the Shivers check, do we get good graffiti?
Oh, on the wall?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what good graffiti is. That way.
That way?
Yeah. What are you wearing?
Super l'oignon?
You're not gonna like this if you fail an empathy check.
Okay. We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, it's never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary. Dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't. Good advice. Yeah. Okay, we can proceed and still change our clothes?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's change our clothes. What is our most empathetic clothing? Oh, we can also do some drugs.
Ooh, those shoes are good.
Yeah. We need to take off our chest armor too.
Yeah.
Being armored for war hammers our empathy. But we should probably put a shirt on under our
No effect.
-1 empathy in the polo shirt. Let's put on something, dear God.
All right.
Maybe a professional pair of pants. Maybe that will inspire something. And probably losing the froggy visor is... But doing drugs...
It's gonna make us so good at our job.
God, that's a big molecule. That's a really big molecule.
It's delicious. Where the flavors come from.
Also, do we have tools? Somebody, you mentioned that. Ah, yes.
All right. We've got level up stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can, like... Empathy is already at 11.
Yeah, we're probably fine.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go empathize the shit out of this check, but we'll save first.
Hello? Who is it? The police? A moment, please. Give us a moment. Come in. The door is open.
Hello, detective.
It's you, from the bookstand. I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Or tea, lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead? Thank you, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up at the station if that's what... She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face. Something changes in her expression. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
Definitely no small talk. This is not the time or place. Do I just say he's dead like that? Guess so. Just off like a bandage, right?
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Méjean's dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh. She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater. Oh, she says again. But he was just... She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive. We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him? She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered in red blotches. Her double chin is shaking.
Still too early to say, but at first glance, it seems like he slipped and hit his head. Yeah. Was he drunk? We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive.
I see. She withdraws, trying to picture the scene. And you just found him there, lying in the cold? How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days, maybe it will be etched in her mind forever. Couldn't have been long.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress.
Here. Kim takes out his handkerchief and offers it to the woman. She nods and slowly wipes away her tears. Is there anyone we can call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, she breathes in. Just need to tell my girls. The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly. God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day. No. Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good, that's probably the right thing. Thank you. She nods, but with a wretched expression. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information. Is there anything else the RCM can do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb. Thank you. She looks down. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if she runs out of breath.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already she starts to shake. Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am. The lieutenant nods at the woman, then looks back at you, his voice lowered. We should step outside and talk. What's up, Kim?
You did well.
Thank you. The drugs helped. The balcony feels cool and quiet with a stunning view over the district. What now? I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased. That's it. That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done. What about Billy and her kids? They'll manage. Lentils. Better than just shoving one up your nose. I'm sorry. No, wait, this way is faster, I think. Debatable, probably.
Yeah.
Not significantly.
Less backtracking?
I guess so. I wish we could just fast travel.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we have to click a couple of times.
So that extra zoom out helps you.
Hmm.
From the big brain we got.
Yeah. Alright, Froggy Visor.
Back on the force.
It's time to see things clearly again. Thingy. Ah, irony. Oh wait, was there a thingy up there?
Thingy?
Oh no, it's just the
fence.
Yeah.
We can buy shoes, I think.
Oh really?
I don't think we own them yet, did we? Did we buy the fallen sneakers?
I don't think so. Are they here?
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
Damn it. Touch them. They itch. They itch like hell. Like an itch pit in hell.
Yeah, that one. Yes!
Yes.
Super cool. Now the premium lifestyle is yours, officer.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands with an almost mystical energy.
Yes.
Yes. They hammer your encyclopedia too fast for facts. The Ultimate Series Fallen sneakers put lightness and grip above all else. With grip tape covering springboard soles and ultralight synth fabric technology, you can exit every corner with the maximum traction of a gentleman's racer. Yeah. Wait, do we have the full suit?
We have to wash the jacket.
Oh, wait, this is a fallen jacket?
The crusty one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do we wash it?
We know an old washerwoman.
Oh my god, we do, don't we? We'll use labor.
It's gonna be a community effort.
My poor car. It died a hero's death.
Took out that butter sign real good.
Eat shit, butter. Nobody likes you, they all just lie about it.
There she is. Ah, Lieutenant.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Hey!
What do you mean, what's going to happen to them? They're going to grow up, of course. I raised my own kids in this village, and they're doing fine for themselves.
Look, the signature is standing between me and a firearm. You must be so proud.
Aye, they're good kids. I brought them up the right way. There's a touch of pride in her voice.
Are they here now?
No, the old woman says, her cloudy eyes darting sideways. They moved to Faubourg for work.
What do you think Lilienne's kids are going to do when they grow up?
Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
You've got her. Now just reel her in. And then what?
Then, the old woman exhales, stares at the ground, unable to finish the thought.
Wait, let her come to it herself.
I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything, but what other choice do we have? It's not like the coalition government is coming to save us. I won't be around much longer anyway, not with the dampness in my bones. She looks at her knees. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them? Did you say something?
I said, you can start by signing these papers.
Reluctantly, she takes the pen from your hand, scribbles her name on the line, and hands everything back to you. See, you didn't just get us all screwed. I might be half blind, but I have a good memory for treachery.
Lieutenant gives you a look and sighs. Let's go mail it. He's not dissatisfied with you, but with himself. I found this jacket, but drop off our laundry.
Yeah. I can wash it for you, she says, looking over the jacket, but it's going to take about half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Hell yeah! No, we must run around ceaselessly. We'll be tortured to stay put. Yahweh.
Must say, I'm proud of this one, she nods, handing the jacket back to you. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. Hope it'll have an easier life in your hands.
I got shot.
Aye, even I can see that. Told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen. The woman chuckles to herself.
I guess you were right. The men with guns were coming for me after all.
She nods. I'm not sure those were the last of the men with guns either. There are always more coming for your kind, officer.
Then we'll be ready for them. She doesn't need to know that. She probably already knows that.
She probably already knows that.
That'll just make her feel bad. Like a sucker.
Let's get dressed.
Oh. The windbreaker is like a protective cocoon, placing the wearer's torso into a pocket universe where wind, water, dirt, and fire cannot harm them. Huge writing, 100% synthetic, is proudly displayed on the chest. It lets absolutely no air through. Warning, item not actually fireproof. -1 drama because you sweat like a pig. This is the saddest thing I've seen all week. Oh my god.
You can put on some cool shades.
Do we have the gloves? Are there gloves?
Yeah, they're right.
Oh. Do we get a set bonus?
We're not gonna get shot again.
Aren't we? Are we sure?
You have
Minus
to leave the inventory
4 authority.
for it to trigger anything.
Okay.
Off your clothing.
We look so pathetic.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping?
Some
You look terrible.
Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
Maybe we shouldn't brag about it to her.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
That won't be a problem. It's wind still, and the tar just dried. She points to her skiff next to the jetty. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead. What's on that island? Nothing. Just ruins. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war for the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it. Can we borrow your boat? Hasn't been there herself. Who has? My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know, my mother told me. She looks around. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such. The twins, she points to the 2 kids playing on the concrete yard. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge. Can we ask maybe our twins about that place before we go? Would that be all right? Be my guest, she looks at the boys. They have a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do. Well, most of it's sunken, underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there. Can we borrow your boat? If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either. Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business. What if I want a rock? What does that even mean? Let's find out. See, that makes me not want to lend you my skiff. On a boat, rocking leads to capsizing. Then there's an absolutely 100% rock-free skiff. You got that?
We should end the stream.
Should we? Oh my, yes. Adam will be here soon. All right, let's end the stream. While standing menacingly next to these children.
Mm-hmm. Give us your secret, twins.
Okay, well, we got a bunch of people killed.
Yep.
Failed a bunch of checks.
Yep.
Found
Ruby.
Found Ruby. Which was a mistake on our part, as it turns out. But, you know, that's just life.
It's what being a copper is all about.
I mean, that would have been a pretty good ending to Mass Effect, right there. We would have skipped an entire boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if the bosses just went away.
Yeah. Poor Ruby.
Yeah. I like Ruby quite a lot. Even though she's a drug smuggler.
Oh.
Yeah. The green boats, or the green truck is hers.
Bummer.
Yeah. Well, let's thank subs. Starting with Mr. Virite, 25 months. It's disco, so something's going to happen.
Sound Guy 0 Decibels came back for the 29th month. Disco Inferno, sick teleport.
Lightning Helix, 8 months. You have a suit now.
You do? Maladia came back for the 16th month. So excited for Cam to disco. Which skill voice is Corey, though? What was your playthrough? Or what playthrough have you had the most fun with?
Perception and Encyclopedia have been my favorite for key skills.
Okay.
Yeah. Just being able to pick out, like, all the little tiny details. Conda020946 subscribed 27 months. Well, that's embarrassing. Used the wrong box to type in.
Arconic Energy came back for the 41st month. Oh look, a button to press.
E-Block cheered 500 bits. What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober? What you're suggesting is highly experimental, possibly dangerous.
Forced Reject came back for the 40th month. I voted. Nicely done.
Mr. The Walrus, 34 months stream introduced me to this amazing game, so thanks again for that. You're welcome.
Mr. Harry Dresden came back for the 17th month. Thank you.
I need to pee. 23 months.
Zom Studio just subscribed thanks to the Maricat. Thank you.
And Stoic Nod just subscribed thanks to the Maricat.
I like that we all just stood around stoically nodding.
Bunch of badasses. Bad asses.
Gart, you're a wiener, but you ran away when the going got tough. And I can respect that.
Yeah. So yeah, Adam's gonna be here later. Ben's sick.
Yep.
And
is very sensibly staying home.
Yeah, tomorrow's AFK. They're playing a game. And then on Thursday, I think we're back with Gloomhaven.
Gonna continue just doming out Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
Haven't even slowed down yet.
No, we've been on a roll.
Yeah. We're
unstoppable.
Basically invincible.
Nothing bad will ever happen to us.
No. Turns out Gloomhaven is not even that hard.
No. We've been playing on, like, normal mode this whole time.
Yeah. Just face rolling it. You just draw cards and acquire loot.
Can't think of anything else that's important that's coming up. But I think we have a really good chance of finishing this next week.
Yes. Oh, on Friday, the North 100 boys are going to be rolling out meme decks for Highlander on the paper fight.
Memes.
Yeah.
Memes.
All right. Well, let's see how many more totally innocent people we can get killed next week on Disco Elysium.
Bye.